Hello everyone, welcome back. Please comment, rate, subscribe, folks. Comment, rate, subscribe, like the videos. Also share the videos. I want to thank everyone that does like, watch, and share my videos. You folks are the absolute best. Listen, folks, there's a link to you down below. Has links to all of my social media platforms. Please go down there, follow me across all my social media platforms and talk to me because I'll talk back. Also down there as well as links to all of my YouTube pages. Please go down there, subscribe to all my YouTube pages and turn your notifications so when I post content, you folks will be in the know. Now with that said and done and put to the side, I've come to talk to you folks today about the New York Jets' upcoming game against the Seattle Seahawks, man. Whew. Boy, oh boy, do we have an opportunity here, all right? First off, you see your boys in the clean white tee still moving and shaking around. I hope everyone has a happy New Year's with their friends and their family. Happy holidays to everybody as well. Hope everybody's enjoying their time with their loved ones, all right? Now, we have an opportunity here the New York Jets have. Okay, we still control, our destiny a bit as far as making the playoffs. There's still an opportunity here for us. Okay, if we win our final two games and New England loses one of their games, at this point, if New England loses one of their games, we're in. We in there, baby. Okay, with all the things that's gone on this season, all the moving and shaking at quarterback, all the shuffling of the offensive line, and all this stuff, right? The injuries that we've dealt with, and guys going on IR, guys coming back from IR, guys all over the place, right? We got coaches that have gotten suspended. We've had it all. Okay, we are still in the running to make the playoffs. We are still playing meaningful games in December. That's what I'm talking about, baby. What more can you ask for? With all the things that we've had going on. All right. Now, again, if we win our final two, New England loses one, we're in business. We're going to be in the playoffs. Now, when you look at this upcoming game against Seattle, all right, the big thing is you want to start fast offensively. And one of the reasons you want to do that is so you can take the 12th man completely out of the game. The 12th man in Seattle, that crowd, they are disruptive, okay? They start getting loud. You can't hear nothing. It jacks up your game plan. We've seen them literally destroy other teams that come up there. It's so loud and raucous in that place. You can't hear nothing. Everything's thrown off. Your timing's thrown off, and it just destroys you, okay? We've got to start fast offensively. We've got to put them on their heels empty early and take that crowd completely out the game. Give them nothing to cheer for. You're just going to be sitting there as we, get up on you easy. You know what I'm saying? We've got to do that. Big part of that, Mike White. Listen, Mike White is back, baby. He is back, okay? He's back, thank goodness, all right? He's been cleared for this game. His ribs are good to go. He's going to be playing. Joe Flacco is going to be number 2. This is according to reports. Joe Flacco is going to be number 2. Zach Wilson is going back to being inactive. And that in itself is not... he's going to be inactive, all right? Comment down below. Let me know what y'all think about that. But he's going to be inactive. And they teased a little bit of Strevler possibly being active in a package of plays. That's been teased. Okay, so we'll see if that actually happens. They said it's a lot of roster gymnastics that they got to do. But we'll see what happens with Strevler. And we'll see if they give them a package of plays in this upcoming game. But Mike White is back. Big thing about this is you got to protect him properly. You get him blasted like you did against the Bills. You get him jacked up. You get him smacked around and hit a lot. Our offense is going to struggle, okay? And don't get it confused. Seattle's not the best defense. They're one of the worst defenses in the league. They're really bad against the run as well, which is a recipe for success for us. We've got to be able to run the football effectively against them. But if we can't block anybody because our line is just struggling, we've seen bad defenses get here. We saw it against the Jacksonville Jaguars. They were missing a lot of their guys and was still able to get pressure on our quarterback. That should not happen in this football game. Now, Herbig is dealing with an injury. I believe at this point he's a game-time decision. He's questionable. If he can't go, LDT or Feeney is probably going to fill that void. And again, our offensive line is shuffling once again. Jeff Smith is also going to be out for this game as well offensively for us. So, our wide receiver core is going to just have to continue to fill in and next man up. But we've got to protect Mike White. Running the football is paramount in this football game as well. Again, Seattle Seahawks are bad against the run. I think they're like 31st in the league. Carter, Johnson, you got to be better. Last game, Carter, Johnson combined for 13 yards total rushing This is not a game. This is not a joke. They had 13 yards total rushing combined. I think Bam Knight ended the game like negative yardage, like negative 2 yards. Our running game was awful. It's got to get itself back on track in this game. It's got to. Again, they got a Chinnon Nwosu, Taylor as well. Those are the two guys that really get after. I think Nwosu has almost 10 sacks this year. I think he's got like 9 sacks already. All right. And, Taylor, he's really getting after it too. We've got to get those guys blocked up front and allow Mike time to just go through his reads. Garrett Wilson, I think, is going to have a solid game. He's already 996 yards this season. This guy's a rookie, and he is setting the league on fire, all right? He's looking really, really good this year for us. And this is, again, another young guy that we're going to be able to build and go forward with. What a phenomenal draft pick by Joe Douglas. Just phenomenal. I expect Elijah Moore to get his as well, especially moving around in slot. Especially with Mike White being back, they have a really solid connection. I also want to see how Mike LaFleur utilizes Conklin and Uzama in this football game. Now, the Seattle Seahawks are dealing with the injury as well at safety. Okay, they're dealing with an injury at safety. Ryan Neal has a knee injury. He's questionable. As of right now, it's looking like, we'll see what happens. He might be a game-time decision, but if he can't go, they'll be down at safety. And again, this defense is struggling this year. It really, really is. You go to the defensive side of the ball. Geno Smith is coming to town, okay? So old Jet quarterback, we drafted him, and then, things just didn't work out here. We had to move on. Well, he's gone out to Seattle and been able to do some things out there, and they're excited about him. Here's the deal. I don't care what he says. I don't care if he just says, oh, this is just another game. Oh, this is just, I'm coming in here to take care of business. You must be out of your mind if you don't think that this guy wants to come in here and light up the New York Jets. You're crazy if you think that he doesn't want to do that, because he does, okay? We've got to make his day tough. Pass rush must be after him 24/7. I'm talking about from the time he gets on the field until the time he gets off the field. He better have a jet in his face constantly. Somebody better be hitting him, legally, of course. You know what I'm saying? Somebody better be hitting him, just roughing him constantly, legally, okay? Listen, Carl Lawson, Sheldon Rankins, Williams, Jermaine Johnson, all these guys. Huff, get after him consistently, all right? Now, they are dealing with the injury as well along the offensive line. Lucas, the right tackle, he's dealing with a knee injury as well. He's questionable for the game. He's a game-time decision. Then you look at DK Metcalf and Lockett, man. These two guys, they're serious business, especially DK Metcalf, man. He's so damn big, man. He's just huge. He's a huge, athletic, super built guy. He can go up and get the football. He can run, too. Like, this guy is the real deal. We've got to be concerned, again, about this wide receiver core. But, again, with Sauce and Reed out there, I think we'll be all right, you know what I'm saying? But they're definitely going to be tested because this is serious. And again, Lockett's coming off of a hand surgery. He's got screws and a plate in his hand. He's been practicing. He said he feels fine. So it looks like he's actually going to play with those screws and that plate in his hand. And this is a guy that's speedy. He can move, man. So if you lose him, he'll make you account for it for sure. He'll make you pay for that. So we've got to be on the lookout for them. But again, Sauce and Reed have been playing so well. And this is another game, a revenge game for Reed as well, who actually left Seattle because he was upset about what they offered him. Felt like they didn't give him, the type of offer that he liked. He felt offended. So he ended up coming here. So I know he wants to go in there and just lock these guys up. You know what I mean? You look at their running game as well. Walker, their top running back, he's dealing with the injury. So is Homer. Both of them are questionable. They might end up going with DJ Dallas, which is like their third string running back. So we got to be on the lookout for that. Noah Fant as well is their tight end. And we know in the past we've struggled to cover Noah Fant when he was on another team. And, we've got to be aware for this guy. So Whitehead, our linebacking core, whoever they bring down to try to cover this big dude, we've got to be able to have him accounted for and don't lose him in coverage because he's cooked us in the past, all right? Now, again, Joyner, Curry are questionable for this game. They're dealing with injuries, but Eccles, our corner, is actually out, all right? So with that said and done, I'm going to take the New York Jets to win this football game. I think it's going to be tight, but I think we kind of pull away in the fourth quarter. I think the Jets are going to win 23-14. 23-14, I'm taking the Jets to keep our playoff hopes alive. Comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. How do you folks feel about this matchup? What are your thoughts about us playing in Seattle? What are your thoughts about Mike White being back? What are your thoughts about our defense? You know what I'm saying? Listen, Metcalf and Lockett, they're serious business. Comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. You folks have a good one. Peace.